else?
Several, I think. Actually, there's not much to tell. I'm not much more than an interpreter, and not very good at telling stories. Well, not at making them interesting, anyway.
You know, if you get two kids together and you bring out this piece of pizza right here, even they will still want you to cut this piece of pizza in half. They will not be satisfied with one having something and the other not having something. And that's, you know, part of the childish mind state that a lot of people still have to this day. You know, there's a story in First Kings where King Solomon is confronted by two women. And there's two women that live in the same house. And one of them, they both actually have babies. One has a baby, and then the next one has a baby about 3 days later. And while they're sleeping at night, one of the women rolls over on her baby and kills it. And she wakes up in the middle of the night and sees that she killed her baby. And she goes to the other lady and swaps the dead baby out with her live baby. So then the next day, the lady, she wakes up and sees that this dead baby wasn't hers, and she goes to King Solomon and tells him, like, hey, this lady switched out my baby and with this dead baby. And then King Solomon asks the other lady, she says, no, this is my baby. So King Solomon tells one of his servants, bring me a sword. Because he said, I'm going to cut the baby in half.
Wait.
So the lady that swapped the baby out says, yes, go ahead, cut the baby in half. No one to have one, you know. And the lady that whose baby it was says, no, just go ahead and give her the baby. And King Solomon says, no, do not cut the baby in half. Give it to this lady, because now I know it's truly hers. This is also the same way we can know who's truly God's. When you have something like this slice of pizza, is it really equal for both of two people to have a half of this small piece? Or is it better for just one person to go ahead and have it? This one piece of pizza is definitely not going to fill up anybody. And it's definitely not going to help anybody by cutting it in half. It'd be more of a help for one person to go ahead and have this whole slice than it would be for both people to have half. And in life, there's lots of situations where we're the same way. We'll do something, and somebody else will do the same thing, and we'll think that we need to get the exact same thing they got, or somebody's passing out gifts or giving something, and we'll look at their gift and look at it, but no, I want the exact same gift they have, or of the exact same price, and we won't be happy unless we have the exact same thing as somebody else. And there's nothing about equality in the Bible. The Bible is not about equality. Praising God is not about equality. It's always about somebody above you, being humble and letting somebody else have things. This is how you can tell who's really belonging to God. The people who are not always trying to have equal. Everybody's fighting for equal rights, equal this, equal that. Well, I tell you right now, Jesus dying on the cross was not equal. That was not equal for us. It wasn't equal for Jesus. He gave up. He gave up. People that belong to God are willing to give up so others can have something to think about.
Do take good care of yourself.